Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Chef C Money. Not in the gym, not at the property, but in the kitchen. I often get asked, hey, Big C Money, what do you eat to keep yourself in shape? I've seen you bulk several times. I've bulked up to 230, and that's when I was my strongest. And then I've cut down multiple times, such as right now during the summertime when I want to be lean and mean. And I tell folks that meal prepping can be intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. I keep it simple and easy, and I really eat the same thing every day with just a few changes. So as you've seen, I start off with some lean ground turkey, 4 packs. I get it from Walmart. And really, I just throw it directly into a big pot that I have at the house. Feel free to use whatever seasoning that you like of your choice. And I just open the package as you see, as simple as dump it in the pot. Often people say, Chris, I don't have time to meal prep and chop and then I always have to think about what I gotta cook and what my menu is gonna be. To each their own. I'm not saying that this is the way to do it. This is no kind of advice. This is just to show what I do. So my personal menu, it's the same thing daily. I change it every couple weeks. Sometimes it may be ground beef. Sometimes it may be chicken breasts. But for the past several weeks now, it's been ground turkey. And the main thing that I change is the toppings, the condiments. So it may be a sugar-free barbecue sauce one day, or I should say a week at a time. It may be a barbecue sauce, it may be a salsa, it may be a hot sauce. So that's what I changed to give me a little bit of variety, but I keep it very clean, a lean protein, moderate to low amount of carbohydrates, and then a vegetable. If I'm trying to gain weight, then I increase the carbohydrates, and then I just increase the overall quantity of the food. So right now I'm eating 3 meals a day and 2 proteins and a handful of apples, anywhere from 2 to 5 apples a day. I love apples. What a great snack. I like the apples too, especially when they're kept in the refrigerator, because they're crisp, they're sweet, and they're cold. What a great little treat in the evening time. Sometimes when you have a craving for maybe some kind of ice cream or some kind of dessert or something like that, go ahead and get you an apple. The apple really serves that purpose for me, and it's healthy, it's delicious, it helps hydrate as well. While you're meal prepping and you're doing this, make sure you take out the trash. Stay on top of the cleaning as you go. That just makes it that much more easier and that much more convenient to do your meal prep. Bam, rice maker. This is a game changer too. If you don't have a rice maker, I would tell you to invest in one. You can get one from your local Walmart or Target, or you can get a cheap one just like I have for 20 or 30 bucks. Basically, you scoop out your rice however much you want. You can see how much rice I eat, and that thing is almost out. I need to get some more, but that was probably about a cup and a half of rice. And then the way that I measure the water is I like to put just enough water to barely cover the rice. As you can see here, I'm putting a little water in, swishing my rice around, and then I strain that water off. So I do that a few times just to get off some of the starch. And as you can see, the water coming off of that rice is kind of a milky white color, and that's just the starch. So I'm just cleaning the rice some. Not necessary, but that's what I do. Shake it back in there. Put just enough water to cover that rice. That's it. Slap it in the rice machine. The rice maker, I should say. Put my lid on. Plug that bad boy in. And now it's off and going, that easy. Let me take a little drink break. A little juice that I mixed up, a little nice beverage at the house, non-alcoholic. I don't drink. I haven't drank in years, but this is just a little wellness drink that I like to do. Containers, bam. If you're trying to meal prep, make sure you invest in some containers. Get those from Costco or Walmart. They typically have them in bulk. And like I said, this is no advice. This is just what I do. So some people, and I used to be one of these people, I would reuse and rewash my meal prep containers. But when you're eating 3, 4, 5, 6 meals a day, that's anywhere from 8 to 12 pieces of a dishware or Tupperware that you have to wash every single day. So the past several years, I buy those, I use them one time, and then when I'm done using them, I just throw them away. And I use a plastic silverware as well. And that means that I have no dishes. It's so convenient, and I love it. So right now, I am not weighing my food, but I've been meal prepping for so long and counting calories and weighing my food for so long. I have a good eye, and I'm able to eyeball it. So I know that using this spoon, if I give each container 4 scoops, that's just about 10 ounces of turkey per container. But if you really wanted to track your macros closer and you wanted to be more precise when you're cutting or bulking, I absolutely recommend that you use an app such as MyFitnessPal and you use a scale to be able to know the exact weight of your food so you can calculate your macros appropriately. Your macros are your fats, your carbohydrates, and your proteins. About 20 minutes later, just about the time that it took for the turkey, rice is done. I carry it right over just like this simple. And I'm not weighing my rice neither. So I'm kind of at a state of just maintaining. I'm about 212. So I just kind of take the corner of the spoon. It's not an exact measurement, but I try to make it consistent amongst all my meals. And I just slap it in there like that. If I'm bulking or trying to even do a lean bulk, then I increase the amount of carbohydrates that I'm eating. But right now, this is suffice. I'm getting older, 42 years old. I absolutely feel like I need less carbohydrates, and this is a decent ratio for me to continue to make gains in the gym, to be lean and mean, and maintain my strength. Let's wash as we go. That simple, that quick. This whole process thus far has taken a little over 20 minutes. Let me have a little slam. Quick. I like to use some kind of frozen vegetable. Sometimes I use the different peppers and onions that come in the bag. Lately, I've been doing just the frozen corn. I like the corn. Some people say that corn has no nutritional value and this and that, but I've always liked corn. It adds a little bit of sweetness to my meal, and I just sprinkle it in there just like that. I don't really track my vegetables, but that does give me a little vegetables in my meal, a little bit of variety, and a little color too. It makes it a little bit more appealing. And then just like that, I come with the salsa, slap a little dab of that on the top. And as I stated before, my condiments that I put on each meal, it changes week to week. And sometimes it may be hot sauce, sometimes it may be barbecue sauce, sometimes it may be some homemade pico. But this week it is the salsa. And just because your boy trying to be a little fancy, which I do sometimes, I like to put a little salt and pepper on my rice and on my meal. And believe it or not, when you are eating the same thing every day, taking the extra time to put that little salt and pepper on it, it makes a world of a difference. So that's something I've learned in the past couple months, and I'm going to continue to do. So this was a short week for me. So this is, as you see, I had 9 meals there, so that's for 3 days. So I eat 3 of these a day, 2 proteins, and then the apples that I spoke of. The protein shakes and the apples that I spoke of. In the rice maker, I learned from my grandmother, who was Japanese, my grandmother Ruko, who passed away, but she taught us many years ago that the easiest way to clean the rice maker is that if you just put a little bit of cold water in there and let it sit, just for a few minutes, that rice really just comes off, and it doesn't require much effort to scrub it or much elbow grease at all to clean it off. So very straightforward. Next, throw that big pot in there, clean this bad boy up, put it back where it came from. So I believe that this is about a Wednesday. Typically, I like to cook my meals 5 days at a time, but it doesn't always happen that way. So sometimes you just have to, cook them when needed. Meal prepping is all about planning in advance. If you plan, then you can get your meals done in time. You got to remember to go to the store. You have to get your meal prep container. So it takes some discipline. It takes some planning, but you can absolutely do it too. So this whole process to cook to cook 3 days worth of meals took me 30 minutes, start to finish, cleaned up, and got it all done. Not missing a meal, not missing a workout. It's as easy as that. Holla at your boy.